Hello everyone. I already posted my predictions about Cersei, Jaime, Euron, Sion, etc. in part 1 of this video. In this video, I'll discuss what will happen in Winterfell with Bran, Sansa, Jon, Dany and Arya. I'll also post my season 7 Q&A and season 8 updates videos soon. Make sure to subscribe this channel and also click on the bell next to it to activate notifications for this channel. Jon will arrive at Winterfell with Dany and Tyrion via White Harbor, while Ser Jorah will probably arrive with the Dothraki and the Unsullied etc. through the King's Road. And finally, we will get to see a reunion most of us have been waiting to see for a long time. Jon and Arya's reunion. I think Jon will be happy to see that Arya still has Needle with her after all these years. I also want to see a Gendry reunion, but we might have to wait a little longer for that since Gendry is probably still at Eastwatch. I don't think Sansa will be very happy to see Dany arriving with Jon, or with the fact that Jon has bent the knee without consulting her. Where there is smoke, there is a fire, right? Littlefinger saw a bit of jealousy in her and had worked on it. If nothing was there, he wouldn't have gotten anywhere with her, unless she was playing Littlefinger from the moment Jon was crowned king in the north. And Littlefinger whispering in her ears didn't help either. But with Littlefinger out of the picture now, I think Sansa will fight her jealousy and will try to support Jon in his decisions. As I have said in my season 7 finale review videos before, I think Sansa will have doubts about Cersei's decision to help them without getting anything in return. She knows Cersei well enough to have doubts. I think the pack needs to work together if they wanna survive. So Sansa will have doubts about Cersei and she will probably go to Bran to confirm her suspicions. As Isaac had explained Bran's powers in an interview before, Bran is like Wikipedia. He has all this knowledge, but he still needs a search word to bring it all up. So I think when Bran will look it up, he will see that Cersei has no intention of sending the army north. And with the wall being broken now, they really need all the help they can get. That's where the third wolf of the pack, aka Arya, will come in. Even with all her skills, she will be pretty useless at Winterfell. She will just be one more fighter in thousands of fighters. But there is one thing that only and only Arya can do. Dragon Girl 15 has asked, I wanted to ask you, do you think Arya will check off anyone from her list in the last season? I know Melisandre and Beric are still on it, but I find it strange that she didn't say their names to the waif. I read an interesting theory that since Jaime is heading towards Winterfell, and if he dies during the Great War, Arya could use his face to kill Cersei. What do you think? I also think she will be more determined to kill Cersei once she finds out she lied to Jon and Dany about sending her army north to help them. There are only two options left for Arya. A. Either she stays in the north and fight, where she won't be very useful, or B. She goes to King's Landing to kill Cersei and send her army and probably even the Golden Company that Euron will bring to Westeros to the north. Maggie the Frog's prophecy has said that the Valonqar, aka Little Brother, will kill Cersei. I had discussed the Valonqar prophecy in my season 7 Cersei predictions video last year. I have always believed that Jaime will kill Cersei, but after watching the season 7 finale, I knew one thing for sure. Since even Cersei, who has become pretty heartless in season 7, has hesitated in killing Jaime, I don't think the real Jaime will ever be able to kill Cersei. That's why I think that Arya can be the Valonqar too, because Arya is a younger sibling and people always thought that he was a boy. So I think Arya will be the one to kill Cersei. I have mentioned in my videos before that the faceless men can change their appearances even without using a face, as we have seen Jaqen H'ghar, the waif and the faceless man who wore Arya's face do before she went blind in season 5. They actually used glamour to change their height, weight, etc. The faces only help maintain that glamour. But as Stacey Smith had suggested, House Stark has become a house of vengeance. Jon might accept Jaime's offer to help, but once Arya finds out that Jaime was the one who had pushed Bran from that tower, she might kill Jaime and take his face. Or maybe she will just go to King's Landing, take someone else's face, and will kill Cersei. After killing her, she will take Cersei's face. Then she will send Euron's fleet to carry her armies, probably along with the Golden Company, to go to White Harbor and join the Northern Army. Remember how I had said in Sansa's Master Plan Explained video that they showed the Bight on the map for a reason, just like they showed Red Fort and Deepwood Motte on the map. I think this is it. First Jon and Dany, and then Cersei's army will arrive through the Bight. This will be the quickest way to bring in reinforcements. And on her way back, I have a feeling that Nymeria and her pack might join Arya too. I also believe that we might get to see Jaqen H'ghar again this season. Like I've said before, it's an all hands on deck kind of situation. And what's better than an army of badass assassins who have trained Arya? So I think Arya will probably send a raven to Jaqen, or will use Jon's teleportation machine to hop a ride to Bravos to get Jaqen and the other faceless men to Westeros. And who knows, maybe Dany will send her own ravens to Meereen to ask Dario to bring his own men to help. That would be an awkward love triangle. Jon, Dany and Dario. But wait, there's Jorah too. And judging by the way Lyanna Mormont looks at Jon, should we call it a love pentagon or a love hexagon? Especially if Tyrion joins the party too. Just kidding. I was never good at maths, and thinking about all this is giving me a headache. So let's move forward. As for what Tyrion will do, I don't think he can do much here. As I've said in my season 7 finale review videos, since Cersei has changed so much and Tyrion didn't know her anymore, he made some pretty terrible mistakes in season 7. And he doesn't know the Night King at all. He still might come up with some tricks to surprise the Night King though. We just need to pray that the Night King really isn't a seer. Anyways, back at Winterfell, there will be a Jon and Bran reunion too. Bran will tell Jon that he is the son of Rhaegar and Lyanna and his real name is Aegon Targaryen. I would love to see the expression on Jon's face when he finds out the truth about his parentage. The moment Jon learns that Dany is his aunt, he will try to distance himself from her. Dany, on the other hand, won't like it much. She grew up thinking that she will have to marry her brother Viserys. Her other brother's son won't be that big of a deal for her. But Jon won't agree to it. Jon would still love her, he would still want her, but he will try to fight his feelings for her. But then he will find out that Dany is pregnant, and he will have no choice but to marry her, because as he has said back in season 1, he would never father a bastard. As I've said in my Jon and Dany predictions video last year, I still believe that Jon and Dany will have a child together. And as I've said in my season finale review video, they mentioned it like 100 times that Dany will never have children, which means she definitely will. If it's a son, I won't be surprised if they named him Rhaegar. I like Dragon Girl 15's theory about Viserys's death enabling Dany to become pregnant again, because only death can pay for life. But I also wouldn't be surprised if the show just decided to go with as simple an explanation as Miri just messing with Dany one last time before she died. Kind of like what Lady Olenna did with Jaime by saying it was me right before she died. Jon pretty much said the same thing to Dany, that Miri could have been lying.
I can't have children.
Who told you that?
The witch who murdered my husband.
She might not have been a reliable source of information.
But Dany has been with Dario before and she hadn't become pregnant. What do you think about this? I also predicted in my Jon and Dany video before that I think both Jon and Dany will die in the end of this season and they will leave behind their child to rule the 7 kingdoms. Many people believe that Dany will die in childbirth. It's definitely possible But I think dying when she is fighting the Night King on Drogon's back would be way more awesome. The Night King will be riding Viserion, so in order to protect her newborn child, Dany will have to try to kill her other child, Viserion. It would be really sad. And as much as I want my favorite character, aka Arya, to survive, I don't think she will. I already discussed the signs in my Arya's death foreshadowing video. I don't think Sansa will survive either. Nikolai has said in an interview that we will get to see a lot of main characters in Blue Eyes in season 8. We need to be ready for a lot of deaths. I'm pretty sure that Dolores Ed, Beric, Tormund, Hound, Brienne, Pod, Jorah, Mira, etc. will all die and will probably become whites. A white Brienne and a white Hound will be a terrible sight. I just hope Brienne will accept Tormund's love before they die. I also hope that Bran gets his castle before he dies too. I still hope that Davos will become the second person to die of natural causes in Westeros. Just kidding. But on a serious note, I think many people are going to die, so it's really hard to guess who will survive and who will not. So I guess I'm just trying to prepare myself for their deaths. But I know it will still hurt. Viserion's death is proof enough of that. I still have hope that we might get to see a white Hodor next season. Probably even a white Summer, because those who are killed by the whites or White Walkers get turned into whites. I also wanna see Ghost in season 8. I just hope they won't kill him off the moment he shows up. As for Bran, he will definitely keep a close eye on the Night King's movements. Mira and Howland Reed will show up too. I still believe that Howland Reed will give him some important information about the Isle of Faces. Maybe he will just help Bran to look it up on his Weirwood network and see for himself. I think Sam might help Bran figure this out, since they work so well together. As I've said in my Harrenhal's curse theory video before, I still believe that there are children of the forest living in the Isle of Faces and they are protecting something. That's why I think the Night King might try to go to the Isle of Faces too. What do you think? And I really don't want Bran and Arya to die, but since it's possible that Arya might die, I have hope that at least Bran will survive in the end. Anyways, it's time for the comment shout out now. Today's comment shout out goes to Abby Tabby, who said, I think the Night King will head straight to King's Landing and destroy the Red Keep first, while his army spreads in the north. As seen in Dany's vision, the Red Keep was destroyed from the top. Only Viserion can do that. Also, the Dead White was taken to King's Landing by Jon. So maybe the Night King will head straight to King's Landing. If he gets defeated at Winterfell, how and who will destroy the Red Keep? Don't think Drogon or Rhaegal will do it. That's a brilliant theory, Abby. It's definitely possible. It would also explain why the Night King will head straight south from Eastwatch and will stop at Dreadfort first. He might leave half his army behind to keep Jon distracted and take the other half south, because his army will grow anyways. The more people who die, the more will join his army. So, what do you think of these theories? Don't forget to tell us in the comments. If you like this video, please click on the like button below, share the video and subscribe to my channel. Have a great day. Bye bye. See you in my next video.